Welcome back, Scale Modelers, to SMKR. This is your host, Steve. Up next is the brand new reissue of the Polar Lights Godzilla. This is a kit that's been reissued from a few years back. It is a special 65th anniversary kit. Let's get a close look at the parts, and I'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Godzilla 65th anniversary, 1954 to 2019. Here's the box side. "16 horrific inches tall, big diorama base, full color background, 75 detailed parts." Of course, this is the back of the box. Alright, let's open this up. And the first thing we see is a bag full of green styrene. So we'll take these out, we'll get a closer look. And the first bag gives us his legs, it looks like. Pretty nice. The second bag contains his feet, some arms, and portions of the base. Closer look at the base here. Nice wood grain texturing. And portion of that building. His arms look very, very nice. Texturing. I'll put out his feet and I'll be right back. And here are his feet and hands, along with some more portions of the diorama base. I believe all three of them look the same. There are minor differences in these. And these are his hands. And of course, the Godzilla feet. The third bag contains Godzilla's body and parts of his head. Let's get a closer look at his body here. This is his back spine area. And his front chest area. I'll be right back with his head parts. Alright, here are his head halves, his upper jaw, lower jaw, and looks like the back portion of his tail. Get a closer look at the head. Look at the other side. Very nice sculpt, I think. And you have his lower jaw here, which I believe the mouth fits into it. I may have this mixed around. Here it is. Like that. And of course his lower jaw, along with a portion of the tail. The fourth bag contains pieces of the diorama, which includes the tank, portions of the building, and the Godzilla placard, along with his back spine pieces and hands. Let's look at this a little closer. Let's look at the Godzilla placard. portions of the vehicles and tank itself, building. Pretty cool. Now let's look at his, I don't know what you call them, but those the back spikes for the spine. Here they are right there. Here, a closer look at these. Also in the bag are some larger ones as they progressively get smaller and smaller as they go down to his tail. And these are two-sided, which is nice. You're not having to glue halves together. You just need to clean off the seam in between. Here's more of his back spine and hands. So that was all in bag number 4. So the 5th bag contained parts of his tail. This tail is pretty large, actually. See, compared to my hand. Nice detail there. And you can see we've got the cutouts for the spine. Getting ready to... Those look really nice. And continuing on with the long tail. Very impressed with the size of this kit. And in the 6th and final bag are 2 pieces of the diorama. And these are pretty cool. It shows, looks like pieces of the railroad, train, tank tracks and such. Pretty large, as you can tell. And got a little stamp there on the back. Read for yourself what it says and where it's produced at. It also has the polar lights symbol. Portion of a train, some tracks, building pieces, and there's nothing on the back. Alright, I'll be right back and we'll look at the kit instructions briefly. Here's the kit instructions. It's your standard small fold-out style instruction sheet. Very thin paper, nothing fancy about it. Basically just shows you step by step where to start. Nothing difficult about it. It does give you some general assembly instructions and some gluing tips, and shows you what it looks like and how to set up your diorama with the kit box that's provided with the background. Obviously you're going to want to use some perfect plastic or some kind of acrylic putty so you don't ruin any of the details. And it's going to need some of the putty-in work done with it, and it should be a pretty easy kit to build. And there you have it. This was the Polar Lights Godzilla 65th Anniversary Reissue Kit, part number 956. Thanks for watching, everybody. Now go build something. Happy modeling.